Happy casual smokers are bullshit liars. I don't mean that happy casual smokers are dishonest people in nature, but they lie about their smoking, just like heavy smokers. Think back to your first cigarette. Who convinced you to have your first cigarette? Was it a self-described party smoker? 8 times out of 10, this is always the case. After all, why would we be tempted to light a cigarette from a heavy smoker who is too busy choking a coffeed up phlegm? It's obvious they're addicted and miserable, yet we perceive party and casual smokers as the opposite, yet they are completely the same, if not worse. Casual smokers are far from happy, and not even they know it. They believe they're in control, and so do we. They cannot light up a cigarette despite getting one out of their packet, and hold it for 10 minutes before lighting one. Yet this illusion of control makes us believe that there is such a thing as happy casual smokers, and it's a myth that needs to be extinguished immediately. Regardless of how often a smoker may or may not light up, they're all unhappy and miserable, with the same dependency on nicotine as us all. Earlier in episode 5, I mentioned that nobody ever chose to become a smoker for life. We all started out as casual party smokers. In time, all casual smokers will become heavy daily smokers. The only reason we light a cigarette is to end the aggravation of craving one, due to the nicotine demon and our dependency and addiction on this disgusting oily liquid that brainwashes us. A 5-a-day smoker scratches the itch for about an hour a day. The other 23 hours, they suffer from the continuous itch. Because this empty, insecure emotion feels identical to regular hunger and stress, the casual smoker doesn't relate it to smoking. They are fooled into believing they have no addiction. It's why casual smokers think they get a genuine enjoyment from lighting up completely unaware. It's why casual smokers think they get a genuine enjoyment from lighting up. Completely unaware, they suffer the exact same illusions as heavy smokers. This also explains why younger casual smokers are far more hooked than older, heavier pack-a-day smokers. If you're younger and have only a few a day, the effects on your health and wallet are significantly less. However, the nicotine demon is growing more and more, and the brainwashing has already settled in. We don't realize as casual party smokers that we are already imprisoned, so why would we even think of attempting to escape it? By the time we realize, it becomes difficult as we rely on gimmicks and willpower to try and escape from nicotine addiction. Even if you only smoked 1 cigarette a day, you spend the remaining 23 hours and 50 minutes waiting for that daily cigarette to come around. You torture yourself and keep feeding the nicotine demon. I started out smoking as a casual party smoker, averaging a couple on the weekend. It grew to smoking 5 cigarettes a day when I began my university studies, foolishly believing I would never match the pack-a-day smokers, and yet, by the age of 22, I was smoking the same amount of cigarettes as a pack-a-day smoker, and setting a bad example for my impressionable younger siblings. It's very difficult to persuade heavy smokers that there is no such thing as a happy smoker, casual, party, heavy, or otherwise. We've all started off as casual smokers, and think that bullshit blissful state was something to aspire to for eternity. But nothing was ever pleasurable about being a casual smoker. All casual smokers eventually become full-time smokers again and again. It's another vicious cycle. One of my former co-workers claimed to have reverted from a full-time smoker down to a casual smoker, yet during every cigarette break at work, he would ask for cigarettes all the time. In his mind, he was a casual smoker because he never bought his own fucking cigarettes. Yet here he was, smoking up to 20 a day with the rest of the full-time smokers. Because all smokers feel stupid about their habits, we have to habitually lie and pretend we get some form of pleasure from smoking in order to retain some form of self-respect in our own eyes and in the public court. Our collective belief, or collective delusion, that we enjoy smoking hooks newer smokers in. By now, we know that most cigarettes are smoked subconsciously, and when it is a conscious choice, we need another form of activity, such as scrolling through our phones or talking to others, to dull the absolute boredom that is cigarette smoking. The fear of quitting makes us block our minds to the evils of smoking, but even then, we feel stupid about ignoring all aspects of the nicotine trap. Casual smokers love to brag about how often they can go without a cigarette. Who fucking cares? Why do they need to brag at all? I love watching RuPaul's Drag Race, but I don't go around bragging about how I could go an entire year waiting for the new season, because it doesn't fucking matter. When casual smokers brag about how often they can go without smoking, they may as well just blurt out, I can only go this amount of time before my willpower caves in and I have to give in to smoking. But there are many different types of smokers, all under the nicotine trap. Let's explore in the next episode.